would like to talk about borage today. Borage is also known as Starflower or Borago Officinalis. It is an annual herb in the flowering plant family, Boraginaceae. Borage is native to the Mediterranean area. It grows well in Europe, Denmark, France, Germany, and the UK, and volunteers back annually by self-seeding. The leaves and flowers are edible and have a fresh, sweet, refreshing taste, reminiscent of cucumbers. It is also grown to extract borage seed oil from its seeds. The plant contains pyrrolizidine alkaloids, some of which are hepatotoxic, mutagenic, and carcinogenic. Borage may grow to a height of 2 to 3 feet and is hairy on the stems and leaves. The flowers are mainly blue, but pink or white flowers are occasionally seen, the white flowers being a variety that is cultivated. The flowers bloom simultaneously in multiples, suggesting interplant pollination between the flowers. Much like maybe tomatoes, reminiscent of tomatoes. I'm not sure, but it's not related to the tomato family. Bees love borage and are often found buzzing around them. It has indeterminate growth habit, which may cause prolific spreading. In temperate climates, it blooms for long periods from spring into fall, and in mild climates it blooms all year long. So here I have it growing, and it's got other branches with lots of flowers, and a new one here that's coming up. And I had planted this 2 years ago here, and it just keeps self-seeding on its own and making more. So I don't need to replant it. And in fact, I have some seeds from the original Johnny seed order. And I wanted to also say that borage is used for culinary, medicinal, and commercial use as an oil seed. Borage is used as a fresh vegetable or dried herb, used in salads or as a garnish to decorate cakes, desserts, and cocktails, mainly in the ice cubes. In Germany, it is used in soups, and in Italy, it is used to stuff ravioli and pansati. It is used to flavor pickled gherkins in Poland and Russia. The flowers produce nectar that bees use to make a light honey. In Persia, its dried purple flowers are steeped in hot water as a borage tea. Now let's talk about the phytochemistry. The seeds have 26 to 38% borage seed oil, of which 17 to 28% is gamma-linoleic acid, GLA. The oil sold as starflower oil or borage oil. The oil has fatty acids, palmitic acid, stearic acid, oleic acid, linoleic acid, eicosanoic acid. The leaves have a small amount of liver-toxic pyrrolizidine alkaloids, PA, intermediene, lycosamine, amoebicidal, and succinine. Honey made from borage is selected for raw honey with limited PA content to prevent contamination. So only some varieties have that toxin, and it's mainly suggested that it's in the leaves and no mention of it being in the flowers, which we pluck the flowers, rinse them out, and eat them all the time, or put them in salads. We haven't tried eating the leaves yet, but I'm sure that if we did, it wouldn't be a problem. You would have to eat a lot of it almost every day, a huge amount, to have that toxic effect, I'm sure. So as far as herbal medicine goes, borage is traditionally used in hyperactive gastrointestinal, respiratory, and cardiovascular disorders such as GI, which is gastrointestinal, colic, cramps, diarrhea, airways, and asthma and bronchitis, and cardiovascular, cardiotonic, antihypertensive, and blood purifier. And in the urinary system, it's used as a diuretic and kidney or bladder disorders. The methanol extract of borage has shown strong amoebicidal activity in vitro in the body. The 50% inhibitory concentration, LD50, of the extract against antiamoeba histolica was 33 micrograms per milliliter. Historically, it has been used to decrease anxiety and uplift the mood. It has a very fresh melon-like, cucumber-like flavor and slightly sweet. The companion plant to it it is the companion plant. It protects legumes, spinach, brassicas, and strawberries. It is a good companion plant to tomatoes because it confuses mother moths of tomato hornworms or manduca looking to lay their eggs. Claims that it improves tomato growth and taste of vegetables is unsubstantiated. Eat it at your own risk. My advice, or seek medical advice prior to consuming. But also keep in mind that you must eat huge quantities of the borage leaves many days in a row, or very, very frequently, or an entire day's worth of it in order for toxicity to occur, because toxicity needs to accumulate. The article makes no mention here in Wikipedia of flowers being toxic from those PAs. One case of a seizure was cited in association with borage that caused a death. However, like I said, we've eaten it several times and nothing has happened to us. And it may not be this variety, or it may be that we just eat very small amounts of it. It is easy to grow. It self-seeds. It comes back year after year, and it doesn't really overtake the garden. And if it does, it is easy to remove because it comes from one stalk and it just grows several branches. So to me, it is not an issue whether it self-seeds and spreads. And even if I grow it here and don't consume it, it attracts a lot of honeybees, which I love, to help me pollinate my other plants. So hope you get yourself some borage or try it, or just have some knowledge of it. But it is a very pretty plant and has many, many blooms, and it's nice to have a variety of things to eat in the garden and not just the same 2 or 3 items. Anyway, I also wanted to show you that in just this small area right here at the edge of my garden, it has a lot of shade. It doesn't get a lot of sun in the day as the rest of the garden, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants growing. I've got ginger, papaya, borage, hollyhock, canna, loquat, and plumeria. And in just this small area, I'm growing numerous varieties of plants and flowers, and also I have a little carrot way down there. My daughter loves them, and we just disperse seeds kind of wherever, and we just find every niche, nook and cranny to place vegetation into, and and we try different things and try to grow a ton of vegetation. And if we want, we can move them around. We can reseed them elsewhere, but just filling as much space with beauty and plants and edible things and insect beneficiary insect attractors, and our garden will be really lush. So hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit of borage, and also to grow as many things as you can in a small space as possible. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe.